Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on my high school experience and I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to do overviews of every single year instead of me breaking up into semesters because I did a video like that and it was too long. So we're just going to do overviews for every year and mention things that are worth mentioning. So my freshman year overview, I didn't go to my orientation wrong because I didn't know where anything was. I was lost. I was a lost puppy. I didn't know where my classes were. I didn't know where the cafeteria was. I didn't know where the bathroom was. I didn't know where anything was. But I just knew I was always the last person to get to my class. Because I didn't go, for orientation they walk you around the building and I didn't, do that. So that's my first advice. Go to your orientation. They may talk about things that are very important and I didn't get that. So I regret that so much even though it's been years since I graduated from high school. But, man, go to your orientation. Very important. So my freshman year has a nutshell. I got into a bullying problem in the cafeteria. The girl was very well known at the school. She got mad at me. Okay, we'll break up like this. I had a best friend. We'll start off with her because she left. We'll call her Joanna. Joanna ended up, we were best friends from the middle school. So how my town has like these public schools. So it's like 4 elementary schools. 1 middle school, 1 high school. The middle school and the high school are across the street from each other. So everybody migrates. At the end of the day, everyone goes to the same high school. Unless you go to private school or a charter school or maybe or technical. That was the only public school in my town. So that's a little overview. My best friend ended up leaving the state because her parents moved. So she had to go, just be alone. I had no friends, just alone. I used to sit in the bathroom and eat lunch. I used to go to the cafe. I used not go to the cafeteria. Well, I did a couple of times with random people, but they're friends. I felt like I was intruding a lot, so I stopped going there. They didn't mind, but I feel like they didn't mind. And the library. But the bathroom I did the most. I would just sit there with my tray and eat food. It's like so depressing thinking about it now. I don't know. It's really just a sad moment. But anyways, I dealt with bullying because I was alone. I had like one other girl who swore we were best friends, but I did not consider her a best friend. Her name is, we'll call her Bailey. Bailey had a friend named Shauna. Shauna did not like me very much, so she started running to fight me in the cafeteria because Bailey and I were always hanging out. I just thought just chilling. I didn't think like, best friends, besties. Like, no, we're just hanging out. And I guess she felt like Bailey was putting me before Shauna because Shauna and Bailey were best friends for years. Me and Bailey met in middle school, so we best friends for like what, a year or so. Well, not to her we're best friends for a year. So she didn't like that. Shauna had friends that would come up to me and bully me and start gossiping rumors about me. And I was so upset about the situation. I left. It was starting the cafeteria. I walked out so quickly. I remember that day so distinctly because the security guard had to make sure I was okay because I was so frustrated. I was so over everything. I did not even want to go back to high school. It was just like the very first few months this happened. So that's what happened. I'm sorry if the lighting is changed. That's what happened with that. So the bullying went on for a semester or 2. I met my current best friend. We've been best friends, actually. Sorry. Best friends for over 8 years now. We met in 2010. So it's 2018. Yeah, over 8 years now. And me and her hanged out. Even that summer, me and her were just hanging out all the time. Everything was looking up for me. Even though I lost my best friend, she had to move up the state. I had another one. So it was good. I was doing okay. And then I met a couple other people. When those people you associate with middle school, you don't really talk to them and they make an effort to be best friends with you or something. That's what happened with one of the girls, and I talk to her every now and then to see how she's doing. But yeah, she reached out to me through Facebook and she became part of the Natoya squad. Yeah, my best friend Natoya. And I have another best friend named Shelly. We all became very close, and then that summer we created our YouTube channel, which is so cool. The Shelly Munchie Brie. I gotta link that in the description box because it's crazy to see how much my voice sounds a lot higher pitched. Like, I am so embarrassed to show my boyfriend those videos because I don't sound the same. Like, I don't sound like that anymore. So it's just, I don't even act or dress like that. My whole style is different. It's just crazy how much has changed. Or maybe that was like junior year that started, but it was during the high school years we made that channel. And my sophomore year, nothing dramatic happens. It was like a year just getting by, passing all my classes. Nothing worth mentioning. My junior year, I got suspended for being rude and with the security officer, and I got detentions. I look back at that, I'm like, wow, I was a different person. I also got detentions, I got written up, I got cut in class. I was going through a lot of family problems at that time as well, so I was not like, I was a different person at the time. There has been times security officers have checked the class to see if I was in there. And if I was not in there, they would walk around the halls, see if I'm walking around the halls, because I would cut class all the time. I would like so well know the security officers there. It's so embarrassing. Like they would just know my name, and then everyone's like, "Oh, what did she do?" Or they would escort me to class if I wasn't in class if they saw me. So they would check my schedule and see where I was basically, and that was humiliating because nobody wants the security officer. It's so humiliating when the security officers know you because everybody looks at you like a bad person, and then that happens in a couple of my classes. People would look at me like, what did you do?" But yeah, that was and I also ended up getting a crush. The guy, I had dealt with bullying a little bit. Like a picture of me was posted on Twitter, and to this day I still wonder where that picture is. And it was a picture of my butt, and it's still floating around on Twitter. That was so humiliating to me. Like I wanted to switch schools so bad, but I couldn't because one, my mom couldn't afford me to send me to a private school, and two, I just felt like I was trapped in a hole because I was bullied. I couldn't leave. People didn't like me. It was just like I was just like digging down a hole. I felt so depressed, and it was a situation where I couldn't escape. So I had to stay there. That's why I was cutting class. I did not want to be in the class. I did not want to be in the school. So it was just everything was just like every action. It was caused a reaction. That's what it's called. So I dealt with that. Like I was saying, I did have a crush through my junior to my senior year. We never officially dated because I was a year above him, so I was gonna be leaving. He would be there, so it just never worked. He was there a lot for me. I will say, even though he has his ways, I would still, if I see him around, I'll say hi, how are you? We're like Facebook friends too. I just like to thank him for everything. I mean, I never really officially thanked him, but I always say, I appreciate you for doing this for me. But when I was at the lowest moment of my entire, like I was like I'm sorry if this lighting is so dark. When I was like in the lowest time of my life, like everything was happening very bad. He would always call me after school. He would always check up on me, see if I was okay. He would always be there for me, and I have no ill wishes for him. It just did not work out with us, and that's perfectly fine. The last time I've seen him was a couple weeks ago at the mall, so that was interesting because I haven't seen him since years ago, since like I graduated high school 2013, and I didn't see him till 2018, so that was a good years ago at the mall. And I was kind of like, in the moment I was trying to get to my bus, I wasn't really like, hey, how are you? Like, I just walked right past him, and it was an interesting experience. I don't know if he saw me or not, but it was different. I wish well for him. He was always there for me when I needed him, and that's that. Like, I really do wish the best for him. Like, I get emotional talking about it because I went through a lot, but yeah, that's like the bullying went through my junior year of high school. My senior year, it got a little bit better. I was excited for prom, graduation outing. I was swung at a girl. They told me if I swung at her, I would have been kicked on my graduation. And my prom. And my outing. I already had my dress. My mom said you were going to prom. Because I remember my vice principal telling me if you lay a hand or if you smack or kick, you shouldn't be like any of that. You're not going to go to your graduation. We're going to send you the diploma in the mail. If you're on the property, I'm going to get in trouble. So, yep, I just bit my tongue because he owed me would have smacked, but it was hard, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like it was like really hard. I was like, oh my gosh, like I have so much at stake, so I didn't do anything. And I had a lot of anger back then because a lot was going on, so I was not gonna hesitate. But I know I told my boyfriend this as well. Like, I had a lot of anger in me, so like I don't think he would have liked me very well. I was really rude. When I first met my best friend, we've been, like I said, best friends for over 8 years. I was really rude to her. you know, I keep myself off as a B. So yeah, I was like, I don't know. I feel like everything has its timing, everything has its thing, but I also failed a class my junior year of high school, which sucked. But anyways, that's basically it. I graduated, I went to prom, I went to outing because I did not lay a hand on the girl because I wanted to go with those stuff. So my high school basically overall was like it was like up and downs, but I met a lot of great people. I had a great time. They were worse than others. I got suspended. I dealt with a bunch of stuff, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm glad I experienced high school. I am glad I graduated from high school. I am glad that I was able to go further my education, go to college. I did not get accepted to my dream university my senior year, and I cried. But guess what happened? I went to community college. I went to a high, very recognizable school, and I graduated, which is better than the school I applied to my senior year. It's more well known. So, and it was more competitive. So, and now I'm looking at further my education now. So everything happens for a reason. I look back at the high school girl, I'm like, wow, you were a totally different person. But here I am, and I'm just ready to see what happens next. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one.